Hey guys, so several of you have asked about my makeup routine, so I thought I would do a video today on my facial makeup routine that I use during the week. It's changed a lot since college. In college, I pretty much only wear bronzer, and now I wear foundation about every day, so I thought I would share that with you. The first product I'm going to use is MAC NC35, and this is a little bit darker than what I use during the winter, and actually a little bit lighter than what I use in the summer sometimes. So, good fall mix, and I'm just going to blot that on my face, but first I'm going to put a headband on. It's got a flower on it. It's so girly. So I kind of shake that and then dot my face. And they do have pumps that you can buy instead of doing this, but I don't have one. So, make do. You can kind of see what I'm covering here. I've got quite a bit of redness on my face. And it's not terrible or anything, but this does make it have an even more flawless complexion. Alright, so now I'm done. No, just kidding, I'm not. I'm going to use a brush. This is a stippling brush from Sephora, and it's really not the best brush in the whole world. It sheds a little bit, so sometimes I have to get hairs off my face, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to blend it with this brush, and really the only reason I use a brush is because I don't like it on my hands. Kind of funny. But I mean, your fingers I think could do a really similar job. So yeah, I just kind of go in circles here, and I'm not normally wearing eye makeup when I do this. I'm trying to avoid it here. Go around it. And just keep twirling. And I go all around several times, make sure it's all even. And again, go down my neck just a little bit to make sure it blends well. Okay. So, now that I'm done with that, you may still see a few hairs from my brush on my face. Ignore those. I use a concealer underneath my eyes to cover up those dark spots. And actually, my dog ate my one that I normally use. Who's surprised? No one. So I'm going to use this Revlon Photo Ready Eye Primer and Brightener. I don't use this every day, but thought this might be good to use in the meantime until I replace that other one that my dog ate. Alright, so I just blend this one with my fingers because it's quicker. There's a lot of like, I don't know, shine I guess. Oops, there's a hair. Shine I guess to this, so it appears very bright. And I kind of blend it in with that brush again to make sure it's all even. I didn't miss anything. Okay, so next I use a brightener on my cheekbones. I don't always use this every day, but thought I would show you kind of what I do when I do that. I said do. Okay, so I just draw a line here. By the way, this is the Benefit What's Up. I talked about this in my blog previously. It was a sample I got on my birthday. Awesome. From Sephora. And so I'll just do that to both. I just kind of make a line, and then, I'm not sure if you can see that on the camera, I just draw kind of another short little line under it to kind of break up just that straight line. And I blend this one with my fingers as well. With kind of a cream, it's hard to make it even, so I'm a little bit paranoid that I do have a line across my face, so I'll come back with the brush later and touch it up. Make sure that it's all good. Alright. So now that I've got that brightener on, I'm not sure if you can see the gleam. Maybe a little bit? Yeah, let's hope so. One thing I am very particular about is with these brighteners, I do not like glitter in them at all. This is one that does not have glitter, so that's why I like it. Next and last, I'm going to use Hoola by Benefit. And this is a new product to me. I have only been using it for probably a month and a half. And I've tried all kinds of bronzers out there, mostly from drugstores. I have tried some more high-end bronzers as well, and I heard so many great reviews about this that I finally got it. It's not cheap. It's like $28 or 20 something, 24 maybe, and it is totally worth it, I think. The color is not orange, but it's also like not real muddy, so you've got like the perfect in between. And I'm going to show you what I do with that. I just use like I think this is actually a blush brush, but I just pat it in there a little bit, and then I go like this with my cheek, and then I draw a line there to kind of contour, and what that does is it hollows out your cheeks to make your face look thinner, and it also makes your cheekbones look higher. So do that on one side, I'll do it on the other. By this time I've kind of memorized where that line is, so I don't actually do that. It's just kind of helpful for you guys to know what I'm talking about. Okay, so after I draw that line, I put a little bit on my chin, and then I take my the sides of my nose right here, and I put a little bronzer there, pull a little bronzer up here, kind of where the sun hits you is really, and where you want the shadows to be. So this makes your nose look thinner, and then this is kind of where the sun hits you. It makes it look more natural. And then I kind of come down here a little bit too, to make that look a little bit more natural. So I kind of go into 3, like 3. And then here, here, here. So, the last thing I do is I come back with like a big fluffy brush. This is one I got from Bare Minerals a long time ago, and then I just kind of blend it in here to make sure that I don't have any crazy lines with that, either with that brightener or with my bronzer. And the last thing I really do is I pick up all the hairs that I left on my face, because my brushes aren't the best, but can't afford everything. I like to spend money on quality products that touch my face. So I am totally okay spending a little bit more money on things like foundation if they're better for my face. So yeah, that's my typical routine for the day. It's a little bit heavier today maybe than normal. I don't put maybe quite as much foundation as that on a normal basis, but I do use foundation every day, which is something new to me maybe within the past year. I like my routine, but it does change frequently, so if there's any drastic changes or anything like that, I'll be sure to show you. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was requested by quite a few of you, so it's really awkward for me to be in front of a camera. So, especially when there's no one here, I'm sitting in my closet right now. And I'm actually using my iPhone because my Canon camera is having some issues. So, hope the quality's alright. If you have any other questions about products or anything like that, feel free to ask me, and I would be glad to talk to you about it. Thanks, and have a great day!